In my last videos, we created a total conversion mod completely based on your ideas. We created a kingdom on an archipel region and a big desert kingdom with an oasis type center. Both had custom cultures, religions, special buildings and a lot more. Today we will expand this mod not only by one new kingdom, we added 2 new ones, both great submissions made from you guys in the YouTube comments or on my Discord server. And let me tell you, we added a lot more than in the last episodes. Before we begin with the mod building, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like if you enjoy it. Thank you so much. For our first entry, we travel to the hegemony of Synoros. Synoros is a Mediterranean-style kingdom title that was formed when some of the people of Noros sailed south in the search of new lands to prosper in. They found the strategically important location and decided to found a new kingdom here. But for hundreds of years the Hattivan people already lived in said land. It wasn't an easy beginning for these two totally different cultures, but after some time they started to get along with each other, even sharing the same religion. But just when the hegemony almost seemed to be united, said religion split up in half. The Zenorian people, a lot more militarized than the Hattivans, were under the impression that a Phoebos, the god of war and sun, can be the only true god in their religion, while most of the Hattivans followed Naima, the goddess of fertility and peace. Before, these two gods coexisted for centuries. Now the people had to choose. As the hegemon Arketos rules over the realm, the situation grows more and more tense. Will he declare a Phoebos as the only rightful god and force the Hattivans into conversion, or will he keep the balance of both deities? Yes, welcome back in our total conversion mod with a new update for today's video. We left off with the kingdom of Tash right here, which got some improvements as well. But today's topic are these two kingdom titles, Trentium and Synoros. And yeah, let's hop right into Synoros. This right here is the Synoros hegemony. We have the Aphoiboido and the Naiman religion. Aphoiboid being very militaristic with the warmonger tradition, and of course the sun worship because of the sun god Aphoibos, and having sacred childbirth, which is basically the only thing binding these two religions because Naiman has that as well. We have the forgiving, compassionate and calm sins, wrathful, brave and ambitious virtues, as well as pregnant because of the sacred childbirth tenet. The religion is male-dominated, fundamentalist and theocratic. These are the doctrines, you can take a look at them here. And we don't have a head of faith. The Naiman religion is of the same religious group, but very different. The focus in here is more on monasticism and literalism instead of the militaristic features. We also have sacred childbirth and a few different sins and virtues. Naiman is actually pluralist, with equal gender roles and a few different doctrines in here as well. But there's no head of faith for them as well. If we quickly take a look at the different cultures, we have the Hattivanian culture and the Sonorian culture right here. The Sonorian culture, as you may have guessed, very militaristic with a bellicose ethos and an Arthur heritage actually, which is the same heritage as the Noros culture. They share the same language as the Hattivanians, are male only, and do have the traditions castle keeping with all of these nice bonuses. Coastal warriors, because yeah, with the militaristic focus and the maritime location, that makes a lot of sense. They have the formation fighting experts tradition and also practice pirates because they are known for raiding and looting across the sea. The Hattivanian culture, on the other hand, has the Hattivan heritage and also the same language, and is equal in martial. The traditions right here are astute diplomats, because they have a bigger focus on knowledge and diplomacy. They are also hill dwellers, they have monastic communities, and they have the tradition maritime mercantilism. Now, the head of the Hattivanian culture is currently Arcona Ariadna of Halteva. If you're wondering what Arcona means, that is the duke title, and a duchy is an archonate, and Ariadna is actually ruling over this duchy right here in the south. The head of the Sonorian culture is the hegemon Arketos, He is the ruler of the Zenorian hegemony. He is a cynical, chaste and brave leader, 39 years of age, and has the custom kingdom title of hegemony of Zynoros. This is the man who is in charge of the future of this realm, because in the decisions tab he actually has the choice to choose this decision, which is Hail to a Voivod, and basically means that the entirety of the Naeman religion has been wiped out of his realm, giving him a custom trait, which doesn't have localization yet, being the Sun Prince trait, which gives him +5 martial, 15 dread per month, -10 different faith opinion, and +10% levy size. Now, if we look at the terrain real quick, we have a lot of plains, hills, and also a few mountains here in the mountain range. And actually, let me show you the landscape that I created for this realm, which is like a Mediterranean-based style, with a few mountains here to the north. And all of this is actually part of the kingdom title of Zynoros. But at the start of the game, there are a few independent regions that you maybe have to conquer. These are the duchy titles, and it is of course a feudal realm. And one thing I completely forgot to show you is that the hegemony of Zynoros actually has 2 special buildings inside of its realm. The first one sitting right here in the capital of the realm, Arkoros, being the bronze altar of Aphoibos. This monumental bronze edifice is the beating heart of the Voivod cult. Much like the god in whose image it was made, its flames will never dim, die or darken. At this point, once again, a huge shout out and thanks to my Discord moderators who helped me creating this part of the mod a lot, which are Iskal, Pabi and Clouds of Steel. You guys are the best. We are doing great work right here. The second special building sits in the city kingdom of Hateva. This multi-story pyramidal complex boasts gardens of paradise, bubbling hot springs and voluminous libraries alike. It is a place of worship, discovery and power that is rarely rivaled by any other works. So this right here would be the special building for the Naima faith. If you don't want to wipe out Naima out of Zynoros completely, you can of course choose the other side, the Naeman side, and try to achieve the opposite. The second entry is the Kingdom of Trentium. For this kingdom I was told to add a big river flowing through all of the realm, the river Vittoria, which ends in a big lake. And as you can see, I've done exactly that. This is the big river Vittoria, crossing the entire kingdom of Trentium. You wanted it to be a hilly landscape with 4 duchies in total, and these are the 4 duchies: Sofiane, Irisalum, Becchiadora and Inichiadora. We actually slightly changed the names of the duchies from your submission to match the linguistic style that we were going for, which is Latin in this case. We also have 2 different cultures, the Initiadoran and the Trentian. The Initiadoran culture is bureaucratic, with the refined poetry, tradition, hill dwellers, and also legalistic. And the Trentian culture is also very militaristic, similar to the Zenorian culture. The traditions here are formation fighting experts, warriors by merit, and warrior culture. We also have custom faiths, well, 1 faith to be honest, which is Solum Doro, another sun-based faith, with the tenets armed pilgrimages, sun worship, and warmonger. Pretty similar to the Voivod faith that we have in Zynoros as well, because these 2 realms actually do share a special relationship that you guys understand way better than I do actually. We also have a holy site right here with Valenta. And you also gave me a list of very interesting characters to add, such as the King Rais Pismil, and also the Duke Zidou of Sofiane, which is independent from Trentium right now, as well as the Duke Kiel of Iniciadora. The Kingdom of Trentium is actually in a really interesting place, having contact to the Kingdom of Noros and to the Kingdom of Zynoros as well. That might develop into something really great. And last but not least, we return to our favorite desert, which is Tash, to show you guys some things that I added in here as well. So in the desert we now have a custom decision, which is the Unite the Desert decision. When you completely control all of Tash, you can activate this decision to gain the trait Oasis Architect, as well as the Kingdom of Tash, of course. Oasis Architect, this trait gives you +2 learning, minus 10% building construction time, minus 10% holding construction time, plus 10% holding taxes, and also negates your desert supply limit penalty. I feel like there's still very much to add to this mod, so once again, if you have any very good submissions, leave them in the comments or on the Discord server and we will take a look at them. Also, check out the worldanvil page that we created for this. Link is in the description, as well as the link to the Discord server. And if you have experience in map modding, event modding, culture, or character modding, feel free to contact me on Discord, because I can always use some help building this mod. This journey has been so great with you guys so far, so thank you so much for sticking around. Please remember to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you liked it, and come back for the next one. I'm already looking forward to it. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.